In Space with Markiplier returns with part 2. Now, when I finished up part 1, and I didn't realize that there were only a few endings for part 1. I don't know if the same is said for part 2, but with part 1, at least, I basically got frozen in a cryostasis pod. And some archaeologists appeared. Some Dr. Mark, so Dr. Eplier is what I'm gonna call him. So yeah, and I went on quite an existential rant that was mostly for comedic effect, but it managed to work somehow. I don't exactly know, but I'm gonna start part 2. I don't know what this entails. I'm excited. YouTube originals, yep. Please stand. Oh yeah, that's right. Nice. Oh, dwarf stash. Oh. I mean, Markiplier does have his own like established universe and stuff. Warning, paradox detected. Is that what that said? Oh dear. You gotta admit, that's a boss-ass logo. Not to mention the sound design is fantastic. Oh, this is getting trippy. Oh my goodness. Huh? Some kind of recap? Whoa.
Oh, by the way, a huge fan!
Closing blast,
What an idiot! Boom, we're here. You like bratwurst? My uncle has bratwurst like a restaurant. I'm thinking maybe you and me, we could go.
Am I just as confused as the captain is?
Welcome aboard the Invincible. Glad to have you here. Took you long enough.
What?
Let me give you the grand tour before we embark.
What?
Right, George. My baby.
Baby always remembers its father.
What?
First stop, the heart and soul of it. I've yet to meet a problem that can't be solved with explosives. And speaking of explosives...
Is it flashing through all the possibilities?
Do you think she had the right idea, Captain? Did she give up? Or did she move on?
What?
All a matter of perspective, I suppose.
Mark? That was creepy, cool, in a cool way.
Come on, Slowpoke.
What is with this noir theme?
All that's left now is for you to say the word. Try not to get them too excited, Captain. I know how your speeches can get people riled up.
Open, Mark!
Captain, why does it seem familiar?
Okay.
And so, our intrepid captain falls headlong into the spiraling chaos of dimensional calamity,
What?
heralding the beginning of the end.
Oh my goodness.
My goodness, what an adventure. I swear, this story never ceases to amaze me.
Clearly
By
not.
the way, it's good to see you again. Or for the first time, depending on your past choices.
What?
Either way, I'm sure we'll meet again for the first time in the very near future and/or somewhat distant past.
What?
Should this not prove to be the end of all reality, which
It's giving me a
it
headache.
certainly is, it would be my great pleasure to guide you through my own universe, should the opportunity arise. Which doesn't seem likely to happen at this juncture, but when thinking in infinites, unlikely is just certainty, waiting for its turn.
What? The frick? Not my childhood bedroom.
What's wrong, sport? Bless my stars. Was it the nightmare about the spaceship again? That one just keeps coming back, doesn't it? Well, I know just the thing that's gonna cure that. Another story.
What?
All right. Well, let's see what we got here. Maybe a little too grisly.
Blue and pink.
Read that one too many times.
Because the gender depends on the individual who's watching.
Mood.
I like that.
Not today.
Warp stash, what?
Why don't you decide, huh? You could read a nice romance story, that'd be fun, or a horror story. I know how much you love scary stories, but it might give you a few more nightmares, so you could go
His shirt
romance.
says dad.
It'll be a little silly and more than a little sappy, but it might be just the thing to kick you right back to sleep. Well, whatever you choose, I can guarantee it's gonna come with a big ol' hug, free of charge.
Okay, I'm gonna start pausing after, like, before I start hitting the next segment, or before I choose the next segment, just to provide little bits of commentary. Were all of those flashes from, like, different playthroughs of that other people had when they watched this? Because some of those I recognized, but some of them I didn't. So they must, I don't know if they were flashes from other iterations or segments of In Space with Markiplier, or if they're their complete own thing, or even if they're from this. But I don't know. Mark looked like such a dad, but that color and mustache does not suit him well. It doesn't. It really doesn't. Okay, that entity, I don't know if I've come across it. I maybe have. I don't know. It's harder. I know it was a month ago when I watched the first part, but still, my memory is sucky. In terms of this particular choice, though, I am definitely going the horror route, because as much as I keep talking about I do not do horror well, I like romance even less. I don't like purely romance plots. I'm sorry, I don't. If they're a subplot and if they're very well thought out, and, you know, not lovey-dovey or cringy, they're okay. I mean, I don't even delve too much into the whole, you know, relationships and love in my own stories, so nah, I'm not a huge fan of romance. I'm just not. As much as I'm not a fan of horror, I'd rather go the horror route.
All right. I was hoping you'd pick that one. Who wants to read a dumb romance that's just gonna remind you about all of your inadequacies and mistakes, and how if you just tried a little harder, then maybe you would actually deserve to be loved!
Aren't you loved though because I exist?
Good riddance.
That sounds weird saying that way.
Oh, there are pictures. All right. Reader beware. There is something standing directly behind you.
That would have been funny though if you look behind you. What? This is not In Space with Markiplier anymore. What the hell is this?
I've seen many, many crimes in my time. I'll never get used to this.
A day with Markiplier, a heist with Markiplier, In Space with Markiplier, and now a murder with What?
No one ever said this job would be fun, rookie.
Wait.
But we gotta face it. No matter how grisly, no matter how horrible.
Okay, this is interesting.
We gotta solve this case. And we gotta do it by the books. So quiz time, Rook. What's our first step?
Inspect the body?
Please don't do this! I have
kids! Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh.
What's our first step?
That wasn't an actual choice. That was a red hair. Oh. It even has times. Oh my gosh, that's genius. I mean, I personally would have inspected. I actually was about to click there. But, wow. That is awesome. That little detail was, that's cool. That's really cool. Is that guy, the guy that I'm talking to, is that, what was his name? Gunther? I don't know, the guy who was, like, you know, doing the pew pew and wanting to blow everything up. I'm not the best with faces, and my memory sucks. My memory is sucky.
Please don't do this. I have kids. I have many, many kids. And almost all of them need me.
Oh, it never gets any easier. But that's what makes it so fun.
Mark.
Every time is a new experience. Always grisly. Always horrible.
Oh man, what are you gonna do to me?
What are you gonna do to
I
him?
can imagine so many different things you could potentially do to me.
As could I.
With a knife? Yeah.
As could I. But it's your first kill. And I don't want to be greedy. So, why don't you take a stab at it?
Oh, another.
How am I gonna take care of our many children without him?
Oh,
There.
oh,
You're gonna be all right.
why is it giving me so many options but not actually letting me?
Many cops. Will you follow?
Was he Neo from the Matrix?
We have you completely surrounded. Release your many hostages and come out with your head up.
Very, very important.
What in the hecky heck?
For the horse.
The diamond. Get all the evidence and to put it in.
The fricky frock? What is this chip? Oh, burnt bread. Lovely. Where am I?
How many times do I gotta tell you to stay out of my kitchen?
Wait, that guy looks familiar. Have I seen him in Heist with Markiplier? I feel like I have. What's up, dude? The fuck you looking at? Bitch! Wait. Oh, oh.
You need to keep your knife clean. You never know when you're gonna need it.
Don't turn your back on them. Him. That. What?
Hey, watch it!
We wouldn't want to have an accident now, would we?
Thank you, darling. You sure is pretty. Anytime, sugar.
That was whack. Wait, hold up. What was on that menu? What was on that? Wait. Wharf Stash Marky Burger Special, Rex Tail Tacos, Chili Chicken Talk, Sangelian, fried Polipqua? What? Klingon Casserole, Liver and Vulcan Plate, Chopped Borg BBQ Ewok Steaks. What are these names? You're bringing like freaking Star Trek and Star Wars related stuff into this, and then you bring in Markiplier world stuff into this as well. Navi slaw, grilled salad, Antillon Caesar salad, mashed annihilators. Okay, I like that one. Wookie cookies. Why do I like that? I love that so much. Fried Jawa rings. What are these things? All the random Star Wars and Star Trek and Markiplier universe shit. What? What? I don't. What?
Ooh, would you look at that? Seems like just this morning
Third time.
there was a stabbing.
Invincible 3.
Oh, please be careful. That is my real hand. Or is it? Yeah, okay, all right, okay, it is. Oh, please can I have that? Thank you.
Who am I right
Strong
now
grip, Captain.
in this iteration?
Like I remember.
Wait.
And, yeah, it's good to see you. Yeah, I guess I guess I owe you an apology. I was wrong.
Clearly?
I was wrong about a lot of things.
Shocker. What else is
Give up
new?
hope. You.
You gave up hope? Come on, Mark.
If I hadn't gone back, or if I hadn't tried to stab you,
Oops. Dropped my knife. Sorry about that.
Eh? No, oh, that's fine. I'm tired, Captain. I'm very tired.
That's quite a lot of face work, by the way, to make him look older.
I've been trying for so long to fix things. I don't think I fixed anything at all.
No, probably not. I don't think. I don't know. This story's whack.
I think I'm the one that caused all of this.
Are you all enjoying your dinner? Is there anything I can do to make it better?
Back
For
the
what it's
fuck.
worth,
Mark, you're not noticing this at all?
you were an excellent captain. You never gave up on your crew.
No.
Not even once.
I didn't. I tried not to.
I wish I could have done the same for you. It all seems so crazy now. Maybe if I had gone back to the right time. Maybe if I hadn't sabotaged this ship. Maybe if I didn't go back in the first place, I could.
Do you?
If I didn't go back. If I didn't go back! Captain! If I didn't go back! Oh, there's something you have to tell me. Well, not me right now.
Wait, you
Yeah.
Did you?
Who's gonna pay for this?
Did Mark say he sabotaged the ship? Right is right. Right is right. Right is correct. Right is right. That's an arbitrary choice. Don't use the warp core. Where am I? What is this? Am I back to being like detective? Somebody, something or other? What? What in the world is Markiplier? What is...
Bonjour. Look here.
What is your hairstyle?
Bonjour. Raise your arms. Bonjour. All clear. Bonjour. Have a nice day.
Huh?
Bonjour. Bonjour. Bonjour.
Bonjour? Bonjour. Oh my god, they're still doing it.
We've got every single possible
What are these
agent on this
hairstyles,
already. No way
the
we can
frick?
I don't want excuses. I want results.
I'm again, Mark.
I'm too old for this shit. Well, I'll be damned.
Those eyebrows,
To pull
dear
you out of
God.
retirement. Then again, if anyone would have wanted to catch this snake, it would be you.
What
Just
snake?
don't make this
Who?
personal.
What? Where? Where?
I
Why?
bet you're wondering how he managed to escape from prison, huh?
Who?
Yeah, you and
Who
me
did?
both, pal. Pull it up on the main screen. Mark E. Plyer.
From
Never
Heist?
thought you'd have to see his ugly mug again. A few hours ago, this maniac somehow managed to break out of the most secure prison the world had ever seen.
What'd he do?
Next slide,
Is
please.
he referring to Heist or is he referring to something
Somehow,
else?
the entire eastern block of the building vanished into thin air in an instant. Now, the Mr. E. Pliers learned some magic, but he has some crazy tech up his sleeves, the likes of which we've never seen. It's almost as if he has a goddamn wormhole in his pocket. And we know he's still alive because he's used this same crazy tech to hit 3 museums already. We don't know where he is. We don't know where
Are you
he's
sure
gonna
it's the same
be.
guy? I mean, that's Mark, but
What
still.
kind of firepower we're up against?
What?
Can I get a coffee?
Yeah, no problem.
We don't know,
I'm so sorry, dude.
but I think you do. I can already see a plan cooking up in that big, beautiful brain of yours.
Is there?
That's why I respect you so goddamn much. So what is it? What's the plan? How are we gonna catch this heinous criminal?
This is twisting and turning in all manner of ways. Is this really In Space with Markiplier Part 2? It's already made a bunch of direct references to Heist with Markiplier, Date with Markiplier, and I feel like there's another one, but I can't exactly remember. I haven't followed the Markiverse, as it were. I haven't followed it super extensively. I know bits and pieces, but most of my familiarity with it is Darkiplier versus Antisepticeye. I know a little bit about Date with Markiplier, and I've watched through Heist and part of In Space with Markiplier. That's mostly my knowledge extent of knowledge. That's mostly my extent of knowledge in terms of the Markiverse. So this is whack beyond belief. This is more whack than in space. Probably because we're jumping between all these timelines and alternate universes and iterations. What the heck do I do? I mean, obviously he does look a lot like Markiplier, but maybe I shouldn't let him know I'm suspicious. Because he could all be the same person, or it could be different versions of Markiplier. This could be a massive alternate universe theory, which, by the way, I love alternate universe theories. I very much despise time travel and time theories, but alternate parallel universes, multiverses, that stuff is fascinating. I couldn't tell you why. I love the the spatial mechanics, but I despise vehemently time-based mechanics. I couldn't tell you why. I don't know. I have no idea what Mark is cooking up in terms of sort of a multiverse. I hope it's more spatially related and not time related. I think, based on previous videos and what I'm seeing so far, there's some kind of alternate universe-ness going on here. Maybe Markiplier's in this very room. He must be.
So let me get this straight. You believe that Markiplier, notorious international criminal, has somehow managed to infiltrate the very organization whose sole purpose is to track him down. Is that what you believe?
You really are as good as they say. But even your incredible skills are a little off the mark.
No, it can't be. That's impossible.
Sorry to disappoint you, sir.
Agent Smiles, you were like a brother to me!
Oh, it's not Agent Smiles. It's Wubba. And this was all part of a clever ruse to get me right here, right to this moment. With you.
Not so fast,
Say,
Wubba.
what?
If that is your real name, which mine isn't.
Wait, was that Ethan?
No, that can't
I don't know.
That's impossible. Name's Wubba. Wubba. That's right. It was me all along. Double undercover.
Double Wubba Bubba?
No. That literally can't be. You're me. Isn't it obvious? It's simple, really.
Multiverse converging. Right is right. Right is right.
Hello? Hey, Captain? Captain, oh thank God.
I'm back here?
It's you. I don't know how I got in here. But I have it! I know what's going on with the ship.
What?
I have all the answers.
What is it?
The wormhole. The wormhole's causing all the problems. And if
Yeah.
you open the door, I can tell you all the secrets of the wormhole. I got it. Figured it out. Captain? Why haven't you opened the door? I can't open it. You need to open it.
Outer airlock opening in 10, 9, 8, 7.
Open! Wait.
4, 3, 2.
What? Open the door. I don't know why I trust this guy.
I knew you wouldn't let me die.
Hi, you. I remember you.
Look at one! One captain now! You ain't stupid!
Good morning, Captain.
Oh God, what now?
Current ship status absolutely catastrophic. Just the way we like it.
Oh my God, when did this become a Call of Duty action sequence?
Nothing like a smell of gunpowder in the morning, eh, Captain?
Oh my God, Mark God moves, unless it's a stunt double, but if Mark God moves, holy shit!
Just like old
times, eh, pal?
So fun!
These guys don't know when to quit.
No, I don't.
I'm making terrible sound effects. What? Oh, her! Her!
This needs to stop. And you can still fix this. You just have to shut down the wormhole and everyone survives.
Wait, does she have...
The universe survives.
She has... Wait.
We can all win.
Wait.
You just have to shut it down, please.
I don't know how to!
Hey, Captain.
She has
What
one.
are you talking about?
She has a...
Why do they have the same cool bracelet that you do?
Yeah, thank you!
No. No, that's impossible. I just took this from you. No, 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 no. That's impossible. That is a paradox. What did you do? What did you do?
I don't know. Mark.
What is going on?
You think I know? It's multiverse nonsense is what it is. Whoa.
I repeat, universal stability compromised.
Oh.
This is not a drill.
It's some kind of alternate universe multiverse paradox. Universe collapsing, that's what it said.
Universal stability.
Universal stability. Multiverse. Holy shit. I did not mean for any of this to happen.
I'm sorry, I didn't think anyone was still here. Thought everyone was lost. Trying to, stem the tides. Wait. Oh my god. You're here. You. We've been looking everywhere for you, for your ship. And it was gone. In every universe. Lost. So how are you here? How?
I don't know.
This thing? This? You used that, didn't you? Who gave it to you? And also, give it to me. I need it. Please. Or I will shoot. Look, if you give it to me, I swear, I promise I can fix everything.
Potential paradox detected.
I am begging you.
Please avoid.
We can still fix this. Look,
Safety limit exceeded.
This is intentional. No one.
Initiating emergency abort.
Please.
What voice was that? Initiate an emergency abort?
Why do you want to destroy everything?
I don't even know what I'm doing! Oh, she got it. Or no, she got the device, not the gem. What the hell is happening? But some kind of multiverse is confirmed. I don't know if the universal stability is managed by that government that lady was working for. Are you okay, Mark? But the multiverse is a thing in the Markiverse. Mark, are you okay? Mark? Are you gonna cry, little baby boo? Little baby gonna cry? It's okay, Mark, you can cry. Mark, come here. Come here. Oh my god, come here, Mark. Come here. Oh, little rub on the back. Little, there, it's okay. It's okay, Marky Moo, it's okay. What the hell? What is happening? Just, okay, I'm constantly shifting between multiverses because of a wormhole issue paired. Whoa, my god. I'm defusal with Mark. Oh shit. I can't be trusted, neither can Mark.
Take a look at that, rookie. That is a beauty of a bomb.
Looking spiffy, Mark. Good bomb gear.
Perfect. All right. Must be pretty exciting, though, right? All those years spent training and all that hard work is finally gonna pay off.
Sure.
I know how much you've been looking forward to your first bomb, so I'm gonna let you take the lead on this one. No backseat bomb diffusing from this guy.
Oh shit, I'm gonna have to choose a wire, aren't I?
I'm just gonna sit back, shut up.
Black or red? Black or red? Or is it blue or red? I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell.
Boom!
Wait. What's this one? You can't go... What? Wait. You can't go back... What? That didn't pop up until later, though. I'm curious what this Mark you can't go back one is.
What did you say? Well, I can't go back. Why would you say I can't go back? Don't say such silly things. There's a bomb capped.
Oh! He's becoming aware.
Captain.
Oh, I made the right call. I'm so glad I went with that route. Multiple iterations of characters. And some can be aware and many aren't. That lady could be. And me and Mark definitely are. We're aware. Holy shnikes. Oh, what's with all the candles? So many candles, man. Was that old man Mark up there, by the way? It's like the remnants of the Invincible 2, is my guess. Not that I know what the first one looks like. Or the third one, even. That's... I don't think that's Old Man Mark. It might be Grizzly Mark. Grizzly Mark. Yeah.
Who's breathing?
Who's
breathing?
You are.
There's not enough air for all of us! Give it back! Give back!
Definitely Grizzly Mark, not Old Man Mark.
You're not here.
I am...
You've never woken up here before. You were always gone. I tried. I tried to keep alive, Captain.
I'm sure you did. I know I did too.
And I come back. And there's still problems, and I go, and I come back, and I go.
Oh my God,
he's... And I always come back!
He always comes back, and he's so aware.
But this time... Captain, what's in your hand?
Oh yeah, that thing.
Where did you get that crystal? You didn't shut it down, did you?
I don't know.
You're right about you. We trusted you. I trusted you, Captain.
I trusted you guys too. Mark, help me save the multiverse, please. I can't do this alone because there's so much nonsense going on and I can't figure out exactly what's going on because it's just crazy. Sure, the first instinct is to grab a pistol, although with... Oh, good lord. Although with everything that's been happening, you never know. Holy moly, this is a weapon stash. Jeez, I'm so... His fingers, he's like, ooh, oh.
You helped them escape. You helped those monsters, which means that you are just as responsible for what's going on.
I didn't have anything to do with that.
Come on. You're the most notorious wormhole bandit in the galaxy.
Her! I remember her!
This, yes? Then you can tell me where they are.
Even if I did have anything to do with that, I didn't bring you off, so you can't even do anything about it.
I got the crystal thing long before I met her.
Do you understand what is going on out there? Do you understand what's at stake? People are dying because of this. So there's nothing, and I mean nothing, that I won't do to save the universe. So tell me where they are.
I fucked her over last time. I'm gonna intervene.
Oh, we were in the subways. I tried to stop it. I swear I did, but I don't even know what they did. They don't even know that entire universe is smashing into each other in there. I don't even know how I got out.
Oh.
You.
Shit, bro.
Where is your shit?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Is it?
She's right behind me. I knew it. What is happening? What am I doing? What is this? Some time fuckery is going on here. Everything's backing up. Mark?
Captain?
Mark?
Reactor?
Oh my god, everybody's getting sucked in. Right. Always go right. I don't know why, but just always go right.
We are here at the scene of the crime.
Oh
The
my-
perpetrator has returned. Might it be possible that said criminal mastermind mayhaps be ready to confess their heinous crimes?
Huh?
What force did you have to destroy the entire multiverse? Where did you obtain such a reckless
Invincible's
disregard
rebudget runs
for
amok
human
Doom
and
before it
unhuman
begins.
life?
Local
Why did you feel the
oldie
need
says
to
I swear I've
end
seen
the
this before.
existence of all that exists? And most importantly of all, which one of us is the real Jim?
What? I'm just gonna go with the right. Just always go with the right. What the what?
Hello, Internet. Welcome to Space Theory, the show where the only thing more infinite than the universe is Mark's ego. It was bad enough that he named the show after himself, but now just look at the number of characters that he plays in this thing. Just couldn't let anyone else share the spotlight there, eh, Markiplier? Or should I say, Dad-applier. Maybe I should say Stan the Waterman. Don't think that we didn't notice the fanny pack there, bro. You ain't gonna slip through more details like that on our watch. But enough about YouTube celebrities and their massive egos. We're here today to talk about one thing and one thing only. Space. So let's start off with a relatively simple subject, shall we?
That's so
Magical
cool.
Deus Ex Machina? Or is it simply a convenient plot device for lazy, egomaniacal writers to transition from one scene to another without having to worry about their established continuity? Or I know. Oh no. Here we go.
Did Mark concoct that idea? That is amazing. Brilliant.
That's just a bending of time and space.
Right. Always go right. I don't know why, but just always go right. Holy shit, this is a long one. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, that's prettier. It's so pretty. Oh. Oh.
Space was so cool. So cool. But it won't even live in a memory. Universe unspooled. So cruel. to be leaving with only a melody.
People forget how good Mark's voice is.
What a pity.
What's with the sepia colors?
Billions and
Billions of stars.
And infinite stars.
Yeah! Indiana Jones Mark. Bomb Squad. Neo. Construction worker. I don't remember him.
But now the seams are all pulling apart. Space was so
cool. So cool.
but it won't even live in a memory.
Oh, I do like his voice.
I
forget, is he a... I don't think he's a tenor. I think he's actually lower.
Let's leave no stone unturned.
He might be a bass. Bass, tenor, something in between. He'd be a tenor, actually.
It's so cool. So cool. And so pretty.
Oh, bringing Shmoyo's song back. That's awesome. That's amazing. That was beautiful. So good. So pretty. So pretty. And where am I now? Oh. Old decrepit kitchen with bunches of spiderwebs, it looks like. Or at least that stuff that, you know, like the fake spiderweb stuff you get for Halloween that you decorate your house with. That's what it looks like. I mean, it does kind of look like old spiderwebs. So, if you're not really trying to make it look really like spiderwebs, that's kind of the route to go. Interesting that I'm back here, though. Huh. Why would you feel the need to press that? It makes no sense. Sure, there's spider webs, but come on, show that there's signs of some decay on the chair's table floor. It looks too clean and pristine.
I was hoping you'd be back.
Oh?
It's gone real dark out there.
No shit, Sherlock.
I imagine that this is probably the end. Don't worry about not stopping me this one.
Very possibly.
I'm starting to realize that even though we have infinite choices every single second of our lives, there's only a handful that really, really matter.
Arguable, but I do agree with that.
It's funny. I don't know why, but I'm happy.
Are you?
I don't know any other way to explain it. Content with everything.
Interesting.
Being this close to an end, finally an end, and seeing you again.
This reminds me of my little rant when I was in the cryostasis pod.
It's good. It's good.
Lone Star.
For a while, I felt like I was right back there again.
Last of the light being snuffed
living
out.
every single life again and again. Never stopping. Always moving forward. But now, it's calm.
Is it though?
It's calm.
I just said, but is it?
Everything has to end, Captain.
Is he...
Has to.
Is
It doesn't matter how tightly you hold on to things. They'll still just slip right
Is that like sand or salt or gunpowder or what?
You'll always make mistakes. You have to. And that's okay.
So much, goodness.
I just wish I learned that sooner. For what it's worth, I'm glad I got to share this adventure with you.
Oh. Mark? No, not my boy.
The captain pauses for a moment, taking in the emptiness of the once bustling diner.
Okay, narrator.
Pondering the lives of all those who must have passed through this place.
I wasn't really pondering that.
It's hard to imagine it was ever full to begin with.
I'm just pondering my
But it
fate in
was
the
once.
universes.
And that's what matters.
Just like old times, eh, Captain? Captain. There you are. And the only person that I trust more than myself is the Captain. Where are you going?
I can't give up.
How
could the captain do this?
That's not me, Captain. That's not me.
There has to be a way.
Not up to you. I'm sorry.
I just need more time.
Wait,
We trusted
did Mark?
one
That's
time.
Hi, Captain.
that's the device that gave me the crystal thing. That was Mark's doing? What? Huh?
Sorry about that. Couldn't afford to let you make another mistake. Funny thing to say after an eternity of nothing but second chances.
Trusted you?
Don't. You don't have to keep trying anymore. There's no time anywhere.
Oh, this is a twist.
Another thing I never thought I'd say again. But I'm gonna fix the damage you caused. I had a long time to spend.
Oh, please. It was mostly your doing. I was trying
Long
to fix it.
Over too many lives. But I know now that this thing does more than just make wormholes. Distance and time are the same thing from different perspectives. That's all these universes are. Just different points of view. And this machine didn't just bridge a tunnel through our universe.
I can
It was
understand
bridging all of them.
that.
You
What?
destroyed it.
It.
I can't undo what you've done. Not here anyway. Or at least, not now. If I could go back, if I could try again, if I could stop you before any of this even started, maybe I could save everyone. What? What the hell does that mean? That's sand! That's sand! No! You'll destroy everything! Again!
I don't know what to do.
Don't let go! Don't let go! Wait. Let me go! Captain, please! I can fix this! Look, I don't know what you did. And maybe you didn't mean to, but I have to stop you! I have to! God, I wish I thought of a fake hand or something. Please! This is it! This is the end of everything! Everyone that ever existed is gonna get wiped out unless you let me go! Captain! Please! I have to keep trying! I have to!
Okay. I'm gonna pause. Because I actually need to think about this. Because my mind is actually going in a surprising direction right now. If distance and time basically are the same thing, and looking at it from different points of view, if that's how the Markiverse works, then continuing to mess with it is only gonna make things worse. As much as he has good intentions, trying to continually mess with it, and like, you know, that's the thing, is I don't necessarily know how this is gonna go. Like, if I let go, then he might be able to try and fix it, and I may or may not be able to access that little crystal thing. But if I hold on, is the captain gonna just go for it anyways and not let Mark go? I don't know. But My mind is telling me to hold on to Mark so that nobody else can mess with any of this. Because trying to continue to mess with it is just going to make it worse, and it's never going to really fix it. That's where my mind is going. So I'm going to hold on. I'm going to hold on.
Please, let me go. I know I can fix it. I know there's a perfect solution. I just have to find it. Please. Captain.
Ah, damn it. He went for it.
Captain. Don't do it.
I toss it and sacrifice it.
Destroyed us. You destroyed everything.
I couldn't sacrifice.
This was our last
I couldn't sacrifice. I'm sorry.
It's gone.
But I sacrificed the thing.
I spent an eternity in hell rebuilding this stupid machine.
I
threw it all away.
Oh my gosh, Mark
I
is.
don't know if you're evil or just stupid, but if I'm not back there to fix it.
If I'm not back there. If I'm not back, then the warp core is not back. I
Get.
thought I rebuilt it because you destroyed it. I built the warp core. I sent it back. I built it.
Not where I was going, but
I built it.
same general train of thought.
It was my fault.
That's what you said earlier in a previous. You said that in an earlier video in part 2.
Captain, I'm tired.
I know.
I don't know when the last time I slept was.
My theory might have been right. I may have had a good thought, a smart thought.
I'm really sorry.
I'm sorry too. I know.
I thought the only way to stop this was to stop you. Stop all this from happening in the first place.
Just stop the process.
But it was me.
Mark.
It was me.
I sometimes forget how good of an actor he is. He's great. I'm sniffling because of my allergies, by the way, not because of Mark. I'm pretty sure.
But you didn't.
No.
You never did.
Never wanted to give up on you, my dude. Say what? What happened? Where am I?
Software update complete.
Initializing Wakey Wakey protocol. Current ship status is nominal.
Morning, Captain. Ooh, you look like you've been through hell. Yeah, cryo sleep sucks, buddy. Coffee can help.
Oh, is that like a cheek and a spacesuit pin that he has
I'll
on?
be heading down with the advanced team. If there's any horrible aliens down there, I'll take care of them.
Not everything can be solved with explosions.
Yeah.
Not in my experience. I'll see you on the ground, Cap.
You and Mark are one in the same. Captain, all colonists are safe, healthy, and accounted for, but I'll keep my eye on them as they wake up. Thank you for getting us here safe.
Captain,
I saved everybody.
you are a child of the universe. No less than a tree or a star.
You have no idea.
You deserve to be here.
You have no idea.
And whether or not it's clear to you, no doubt, the universe is playing out as it should. Captain,
Please report to your assigned drop pods. Machine spirits have been appeased. Daisy on the side.
Computer, let's get those blast shields open. The trip was smooth. Just a few rocks, a couple cosmic rays. Nothing the computer couldn't handle on its own.
Acknowledged. All systems are fully operational. All crew accounted for. Disembarkation underway.
She is a beauty, isn't she, Captain? The long-range scans did not do her justice. Perfect in almost every way. We'll still have to do top-to-bottom scans once we're down on the surface, but we're moving equipment as fast as we can. The crew is eager to get off the ship and onto solid ground. I think you can understand the sentiment. And thank you for not giving up on me. Just thank you.
I never wanted to give up on you. Oh my God. My goal from the get-go was to keep everybody alive. As soon as part 2 started rolling through with all these crazy nonsense scenarios, I was debating if anything would even... I was like, there's no point. I accidentally, or not really accidentally, but coincidentally, I just happened to save everybody. Aaron Hansen? As in Gingrum's Aaron? Oh, wait, it was Wug and Wubba. I thought so. I wasn't fully sure, but I had a feeling. Agent Crank. It was Ethan that I'm pretty sure I saw, and Tyler. Okay. So here's the thing that I'm not fully sure of, because Heist with Markiplier had so many various endings that were just no nonsense. I don't know them all. I just vaguely remember the one that I had, but I know that there were at least like a dozen or a couple dozen endings. I don't know if that's the same with this. At the very least, there were 2 different endings. One of which, my ending, where I saved everybody. The other of which, I would have let Mark go and let him do what he needed to do. And I don't know if that story would have continued into something completely different. But those 2 were definitely primary endings. But I don't know if there were more endings. I don't know if there were just those 2 endings, or if the other ending would have branched off into other endings. I don't even know for sure if there were other endings beside those main 2. Oh, Lixian was a post-consultant? That's awesome! For those of you who don't know, Lixian is primarily... Oh, I suppose that makes sense. Lixian is primarily an editor for Mark. He also does some occasional animations as well. He's pretty awesome. He's also Portuguese. He's awesome. But... I didn't even think about... No matter what, I wanted nothing more than to have faith in my crew and to have faith in Mark despite everything that was going on. Rooster Teeth provided additional production legal? For those of you who don't know, Rooster Teeth does productions like Camp Camp, Red vs. Blue, Ruby. Pretty big studio. Oh, it was filmed in Austin. Markiplier Inc. I didn't even notice the song. I was just commentating and talking. Oh, what's this? What's this? What is this? Oh. Uh-oh. 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 Is that... Who's that?
So much trouble. All for something so small.
Oh, it brings you back to Heist. Holy cannoli. I'm still flabbergasted and amazed that I managed to say, I don't know if that was the only ending, but again, my original goal was to save everybody. That was always my goal throughout the entirety of part 1, and I think in the back of my mind it still was for part 2, but it was less conscious of a thought because of all the universal jumping that was happening. But my thought process was I think my thought process was absolutely on point. Or continuing to try to mess with timelines or alternate universes or whatever was just going to make things worse. I did not realize that the captain was going to sacrifice the little crystal. I did not realize he was going to do that. But I was going to... She. He. I. Me. That. Yes. That. I did not realize the captain was going to do that. And I am so happy I held on to Mark. We had such a beautiful moment. It was so beautiful. I sometimes forget how good of an actor Mark is. I wouldn't say he's on par with, like, you know, some of the big honchos in Hollywood and stuff, but he knows a thing or two. He knows what he's doing. And he puts so much thought and effort into this project. You can tell. The glitchy effects throughout all these episodes was a little much for me. I can understand why they did it that way. It's kind of the best thing to do in a visual format. In a written format, I actually think you'd have a little bit more creative freedom. But in a visual format, like a video, you're a little bit more limited in how you can sort of convey the idea of, you know, either like alternate universes converging or breaking apart and the stability of them breaking down. Basically what happened with these videos and episodes. I can understand why. They were a little bit much for me. I mean, if they were used more sparingly, it probably wouldn't have bothered me as much. But because of how often they were used, again, I can understand why, but it definitely was something that bothered me. There seemed to be a time and space aspect to it, based on how the Markiverse seems to work. And I'm not completely opposed to that, because here's the thing. I hate messing with time. I almost never use it in my stories, and when I do, it's not really messing with time, if that makes any sense. But I just hate time travel paradoxes and paradigms and alternate timelines, is mostly because I haven't really found or come up with an explanation that satisfies me. Like, the idea of multiverses and alternate universes as opposed to alternate timelines, that's something I can actually sort of comprehend, and I've thought about, and I've, you know, come up with my own sort of explanations of it. Ones that satisfy me. But I can't find a way to resolve figuring out time paradoxes. I just can't. No matter what I do, I simply can't. I don't know why. I just haven't found something that satisfies me, and no matter what explanations I see, nothing makes me happy. No matter what I try and come up with, it doesn't satisfy me at all. Personal gripe. Very, very personal gripe. I'm sure many other people would have enjoyed the whole space-time paradigm shift that happened with this entire series, basically. It was more mysterious and entertaining in the first part, and it just got wacky in the second part. Not saying that that's a bad thing. I mean, you could only escalate things in part 2s or sequels or whatnot. That's all you can do. But I mean, other than that, I have nothing but praises for the team that put this together. For Mark, who I imagine, well, I know he produced this, but who probably wrote a lot of the scripts and the scenarios. And I'm sure that he had some help from, you know, friends, family, professionals, people in that industry. I'm sure he had some help. But this was pretty much concocted by him. And there were so many good visual effects for, you know, for a YouTube original produced by a gaming YouTuber. So many good visual and audio effects. So freaking good, given the limitations that they had. I mean, not just with COVID, but again, even with budget. I'm sure that, because something like this does not have nearly the budget that a massive movie production does. They don't have the same kind of set. They don't have the same kind of, you know, suppliers, or they don't have the wide range of professionals to do this, to do that, to, you know, work on this as well. Despite the limitations, they came up with something amazing that I think, in terms of effects at least, is very much superior to Heist with Mark. And Heist was good. Heist was really cool in terms of a lot of the set pieces that they had, a bunch of the sound design that they did, but In Space with Markiplier definitely elevated that. It elevated expectations for a lot of the effects. Visual, audio, and visual, audio, and otherwise. And such a diverse cast. I'm pretty sure that this cast was a little bit bigger than Heist was. It was such a nice, diverse cast. And I remember with, at least with Heist, there were more people that I recognized who played multiple roles, I think. But again, a lot more people that I recognize. Here, I actually did not recognize a lot of individuals. I'm not as familiar with Mark's circle as some other people might be, so that could be it. But it was still really cool to see such a wide-ranging cast. I loved that. And you know, the scripts aren't meant to be taken completely seriously. It's supposed to be a little bit goofy, but there is a little bit of sincerity that's sort of inserted into various parts of the script. And I'm sure Mark absolutely intended that, especially with some of his roles, and a few other roles. He definitely put some more sincerity into that, especially with some of the later iterations of, you know, like Old Man Mark, even Grizzly Mark, and then the Mark that we know and love, who was very, very grateful that we, the captain, did not give up on him. I didn't want to give up on him. I couldn't let him go. I had to hold on. I had to protect him and protect the notion that messing any further with the crystal and universes, alternate universes, whatever that nonsense was, I knew that it had to stop. And then Mark's realization, like, that twist blew me away. I was not expecting that twist, that Mark was the one who built that machine, or at least had somehow managed to build some kind of copy of it. But if he built the original, like, damn. Either way, it was a twist I didn't expect, and it was great. So, I don't think I have any more thoughts that I want to add. Not that I can think of off the top of my head, because again, I watched this in an entire long segment. And there could have been other little things that I missed, maybe, but I think I'm probably done there. I think I've said all the major things that I want to. Markiplier, you are amazing. I don't think you'll ever watch this, but you are amazing. And you and your team did such fantastic work. This was awesome. And it's a YouTube original. I love some of the things that YouTubers are doing with the YouTube originals. It really opens the door for some incredible creative content. And this was definitely it. Man, from being just like, you know, a gamer who, you know, messed with his friends and just raged in the most hilarious of fits, to producing something like this, damn, all I can do is just sing your praises. This was amazing. This was great. And I know I've been thinking about doing some reactions a little bit less frequently in recent weeks. But I feel like I had to do this, because this is quality content, like this sort of interactive adventure. And Mark is just fantastic. So, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna end it there. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this interactive adventure. This was very good. And I don't know, I don't exactly know how many endings there are, but I don't know, maybe you guys watched it as well and got something different. Who knows? But as usual, until the next video, guys, Check you laters.